Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of our Core and More series, our third and final class of this series. Um, to start, or today you're going to need the foam roller, and if you have an exercise band, the short kind, that would be great. It's optional. You don't have to use it. I frankly already did this class once today, so I may not use the band. We'll see. Because I definitely felt the burn, as they say. I'm going to suggest, also we're going to have put our feet up at the end, doing that psoas release that we did the first week. I love that so much. I really like to include it like every time, but we just didn't do it last week. Um, our breath work tonight is going to be all about kind of clearing out the sinuses. So you might want to grab a Kleenex. So that said, let's find a comfortable seat. I am going to suggest seated for this breath work. Usually I'll say you can lay down if you want, but I feel like this one you might want to be seated. So yeah, just find a comfortable seat. You can put your Kleenex off to the side. You don't have to hold it. And close down your eyes. And just kind of notice how you're feeling in this space and moment right now. Maybe you've had a harried day, end of the day. We are sort of just kind of coming down from that. And this is a nice time to connect back to ourselves, right? We spend the day doing a lot for others often. And so it's nice, that we can spend just a little bit of time focusing on us. And maybe with your eyes closed here, you can just begin to feel yourself rooting down into the earth. Roll the shoulders up and back. Maybe lightly tone the belly so that you feel yourself growing a little bit taller. And let's just inhale together through the nose. An open mouth exhale. Two more like that. Inhale. And one more. And sometimes even just those first few breaths can really begin to bring us into the space. Okay, so the breath work we're going to do this evening is called Nadi Shodhana. And it's actually really great for calming the nervous system, decreasing blood pressure, decreasing stress, as well as clearing out the sinuses. And I know here in Colorado, I'm hearing of a lot of people with the flu, family in California with the flu, maybe East Coasters also have the flu, but this is just a nice way to clear out the sinuses. And it's called alternate nostril breath. So you're going to take your peace fingers to your third eye, and you're going to want to use your right hand. Peace fingers to your third eye. Ring finger just touches the left nostril, and the thumb will touch the right nostril. So we're going to be breathing in and out and alternating nostrils, and I'll call it out. And you're going to close one nostril and open the other as we breathe, and I'll explain it. But I just want you to know that the fingers don't have to press hard down on the sides of your nose. It's just gentle. You can actually also do this without pressing your nostrils at all, but I like the closing it off. Okay. So it's just inhale through the nose, open mouth exhale. Press down on your left nostril. Inhale through the right, cover the right, exhale as you release the left. Inhale through the left, cover the left, exhale as you release out the right. Inhale right, cover. Exhale left. Inhale left, cover. Exhale right. Inhale right, cover. Exhale left. Inhale left, cover. Exhale right. Inhale right, cover. Exhale left. Inhale left, cover. Exhale right. Couple more rounds on your own. Wherever you are, finish the round and then do one more round. When you're finished, release your hand and just come back to your natural breathing, inhaling and exhaling. You may notice things moving a little bit. That's what the Kleenex is for. On your choice, you can keep your eyes open or closed. I'm sitting on the roller. Typically a block or a bolster or blanket would be fine here. I'm going to take my hands to the tops of my knees. I'm just going to do some side to side torso movement. So just moving the ribs. You can even take your hands here if you want to move side to side. And then we're going to take this into some rolls. So I'm going to come to the left, forward, to the right, and back. And as I go to the back, I'm cat curling the upper spine. To the left, forward, pressing the chest out as if I was in cow, to the right, and back. Let's go 3 more. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more in this direction. And then as you come to the front, we'll switch to the left, back, to the right, forward. Left, back, right, forward. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Come through center, find a tall seat. So ears, shoulders, hips are in one nice line here. So we don't want to be slumping over. And we do that to allow our breath, our chi, our prana to flow freely up and down the spine. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, sweep them away. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels good to you right now. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, cactus. This time, inhale, curl the upper spine, elbows and hands come together, chin to chest. Exhale, open it up to cactus. Inhale, curl it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Right hand is going to come to the earth, fingertips or hand. And you can't see my left arm, but I'm just reaching up towards the sky. I'm going to turn my ribs over towards the left, my torso towards the left, side bend to the right. I'm actually going to scooch back a little bit, see if you guys can see me a little better. Actually, I'll come off the roller for this. So nice side bend. You're pressing away with the right hand, but diving in with the left. Both hips are rooting down into the earth. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale up through center. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, curl it in. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, left fingertips to the earth. Turn the torso to the right, side bend to the left. Pressing away with the left, diving in with the right. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Find a comfortable seat wherever you are, if you're not already in that comfortable seat, and re-establish a comfortable stance. Like I just came back on my roller. We're just going to practice that Uddiyana Bandha, that pelvic floor lifting, which is in yoga, we call this the Muladhara chakra, root chakra. So Mula Bandha is our root lock. So we're pulling up on the pelvic floor. That's the root lock. Then the pulling of the belly button and the pulsing of the belly button turns that into what we call Uddiyana Bandha. So it's this whole area locked in. So hopefully you've been practicing and maybe you're up to 50 reps a day. If not, no worries. You can start now. So we'll pull up on the pelvic floor, belly button into the spine for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again, pull up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. We're going to do 10 today. Pull up, 3. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. For 4, pull up and pulse in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Release. Inhale, pull up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. That was 5. So we've got 5 more. Pull up, pulse belly button in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Pull up and in. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Pull up. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. That was 8. 2 more. Pull up. Pulse it in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Last one. Pull up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. So that was 10, right? We just do that 4 more times and we've got 50. It took like 2 minutes, I think, if that. Okay, we're going to come off of this guy, off a roller, but we will be using our roller, so keep it handy. All right, we're going to do our hundreds this evening, and I've done them a couple different ways so far. And to be fair, I never really actually count to 100, and I'm going to tonight. So I'm going to have us, you can do your version, but what's going to happen is I'm going to count in tens, and I would like for you to inhale for 5, exhale for 5, and that will get you to a 10, and I will count us through all the way to 100. So options. Last week, we laid down flat on our backs, legs out long, tucked our chins into our chest, shoulder blades came up, arms like this. And this is how I'm going to count it tonight. However, options are the way we did it the first time. I sort of did it in backwards order. So you can be here, toes on the ground, nice tall chest reaching up, okay, with the palms here, or you can be here, or you can come back. All right, your choice. But for the counting purposes today, I'm going to be laying on our back. Okay, so just remember, I'm not going to call the breath, but I want you to try to inhale for 5, exhale for 5, or whatever count really works for you. But since we're doing 10 at a time, that feels appropriate. All right, here we go. Nice deep breath in through the nose, and then open mouth exhale. Engage the core. Tuck the chin to the chest. Shoulder blades up off the ground. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 40. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 50. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 90. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. Nicely done, you guys. Obviously, the higher you come up off the ground, with the feet and the body, the harder it might become. Let's hug the knees in to the chest, side to side. You can take some knee circles, knee and hip circles, so hands on the top of the knees and just butterfly those knees out and back together, and then maybe switch directions. And let's just bring our feet onto the ground, close to our hips. Feet are inner hip width apart. So feet are apart, knees are apart. Palms or arms are long, palms down on the ground. Engage that core. Inhale, you're going to reach your knees away from you as you lift your hips up off the ground. Just a gentle bridge. And then as you exhale, lower all the way back down. Inhale, press into the feet, knees press away from you, hips rise up, little bit higher, squeeze those glutes just a little bit. Exhale, release. Last one, we're going to hold it up. So reach up a little bit higher, quite a bit higher than that first one. Reach those knees away from you. You should feel your quads turning on, firing. Squeeze those glutes. Palms are pressed down into the earth. Keep your shoulders pressed down into the earth. Chin is tucked just slightly. Inhale here. And exhale here. One more. Inhale here. Exhale, slow. Release all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Again, you can butterfly those knees if that feels good. Let's do those torso rolls, spinal rolls. Making sure I have enough room here. So knees are hugged into the chest and you're just rocking and rolling on your spine. Let's go 5 times. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You come up to seated. We're going to find our foam rollers. I think I need to move this guy, if I recall. It was in the way last time. Okay, so make sure your roller is nice and straight. Hips are at the bottom of the roller, come back, and your head should also be supported. Yeah? Maybe this is becoming a little easier. Like at first, maybe it was super wobbly, and now maybe it's just a little less wobbly. Okay, so feet are again about hip width apart, arms are long, palms on your side. Let's just do some pelvic tilts first. All right, so you're pressing your low back onto the ground, onto the roller, and then you're reaching away so it's arching, so you can fit your hand under. And then you're pressing down, and then you're reaching away. One more. Give yourself a little sacral massage here. And then you're going to find neutral. So you're neither tilted nor curled. We're going to bring one leg up to a tabletop and then the other. So immediately got a little bouncy, right? So if I didn't call it, so we can bring our legs back down, engage that core. Remember, somebody's punching you in the stomach and you're just protecting everything. And then you're going to bring those table or legs up to tabletop. All right. Just do our marches here. We're going to reach the right leg long, tap, pull it in, and left, and tap. 7, tap, left, tap. We've got right, tap, left, tap. For 5, and left. For 6, and left. For 4, wait, I think I counted the wrong way. Let's go for 3. For 2, and left. Last one, and left. Back up to tabletop, and then release one foot, and then the other. Give yourself a little rest there. Nice deep breath in. And release. All right, arms up overhead. We didn't do this, so let's sweep our arms all the way overhead, lengthwise. Exhale, sweep them back down. Inhale, sweep all the way up and over. Exhale, palms face down. Inhale, keep the arms long behind you, and exhale, cactus the arms and feel your shoulder blades sort of wrapping around that roller. Inhale, reach the arms long overhead. Exhale, curl it in. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms long. Exhale, sweep them up, palms face in, fingertips are pointing up towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, wrap shoulder blades around the roller. Should feel good. So reach, reach, reach. You're protracting. Exhale, you're retracting. Inhale, reach. Exhale, wrap it around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep the arms down. All right, this time, inhale, both legs up to tabletop. Reach one arm. Let's reach left arm up towards the sky. All right. So we're making it a little more balancy here. Make sure that core is engaged. If not, come out, engage that core, bring the legs back up. Here we go. We're going to reach right foot towards the ground, left arm behind us, and then pull it back in. That was 8. Right arm, or right leg, left arm for 7. Reach them both long for 6. For 5. For 4. It's okay if it's wobbly. For 3. Slow it down if you need to. For 2. For 1. Hold it here. Maybe come to the fingertips of that right hand if you weren't already. Maybe Come off the right hand if you can. Engage that core. Lift the right hand up towards the sky. Woo! And release. We'll come to the other side. Engage the core. Legs up to tabletop. Right arm up towards the sky. And one side can feel very different here. Here we go. Left leg is going to come long like that march. Right arm up overhead. Tap the foot. Pull it in. That's 8. Reach it out. And in. 7. Keep going. That's 6. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Reach it up. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Fingertips of the left hand. Can we bring the left hand up to meet the right? Ever so gently. Just fun. All right, let's come off the roller. Not for long. We're actually going to bring it to the bottom of our shoulder blades, about bra strap level. Hands at your temples. Engage the core. Little space. Don't have to tuck that chin too much. So like you have an orange, like a clementine orange, between your chin and your chest. Legs up. Just gonna do some bicycles. Sorry, I don't have my roller at the right spot. Slow bicycles. So you're gonna reach your right leg long and low, right arm or right shoulder over to left knee. Pull it in. Left leg long and low, left shoulder to right knee. Pull it in. That was 8. We've got 7 left. 6 left. 5 left. 4 more. 4 left. Drop the feet, re-engage if you need to. 3 left. 2 left. Last one. And left. Nicely done. Whew, okay. All right, good work. Little bit different roller work today. I've kind of just a couple new ones. All right, we're going to, roller is going to come to our feet. Okay, so I'm in a tabletop position. Move back a little bit. Tabletop position, the roller is on my ankles. My wrists, elbows, shoulders are one nice line. My core is engaged. We're going to just start by lifting the knees. So if you've ever done, I can't remember what a bear crawl. I think they call it a bear crawl. It's sort of like that. But we're just going to engage the core, lift the knees up. Don't move anything else. Hold it up for 3, for 2, for 1, drop the knees. You can bring the hips back towards the heels if that feels good. Careful on your knees. And do that again. I'm going to do an 8 count, okay? Just so you know what we're in for. So again, you're just lifting the knees, keep the core nice and engaged. You're going to press the earth away, lift the knees. Here we go, lift it up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. We're going to do it one more time. Here we go. Ready? And engage the core and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Okay, so this time we're going to keep our legs where they are. We're going to lift up and then we're going to pull our knees in. I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to lift up and I'm going to pull in and out. In and out. I'm not going all the way straight yet. Okay, really keeping that short. All right, let's do it together for 8. Here we go. Engage the core. Lift the knees up. Pull in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop. Nicely done. Ooh. Okay, this time, we're gonna have our legs straight and we're gonna pull in and pike our hips up. Pike our hips up. Sorry, I just said that weirdly. I'll show you, all right? I kind of have to practice it before I remind you guys how to do it. Okay, so same thing. I'm gonna lift my knees out, I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna pike up and drop. All right, we'll start with 4. These can be kind of intense. Nice and slow and controlled here, okay? Ready? Here we go. Lift the knees up, straighten the legs, pull in, lift the hips up. That's 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Ooh. Drop it back down. We'll do it again. This time, we'll just do 4 again. Sorry. All right, here we go. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the knees, straighten the legs, pike it up for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And to be fair, you don't have to go super high to feel it. For me, if I go much higher, I really start to feel it in my hamstring and IT band. Okay, enough of that, or let's do it one more time, okay? Your option, okay? You can do the pike, or instead of just lifting the knees and doing a small in and out, we can do a bigger in and out. So legs are straight, pull in, straight, pull in, straight, okay? Your choice. We'll do 8, wherever we are, all right? I'm gonna do that straight leg. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up, wherever you wanna be, and we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whoop, 2, and 1. Ooh, my feet kind of fell off there. All right, nice job. I hope you're sweating, because I am. Foam roller is done. I think we're done with that. Okay, we are going to lay on our side. I'm going to lay on my right side. We're going to do what are called grande rond de jambes. It's a ballet move. We're doing it laying down. This is something that we, in ballet, you would do standing, but it's a nice, slow hip rotation. So my hips are stacked. I've got ankle, hips, shoulders, hopefully in one nice line. I feel like it looks crooked on screen, but I swear, I think I look straight here. Okay. Engage the core. You're going to bring your leg out front, parallel with the earth. You're going to lift it up to the sky and down. Slow and controlled. Bring it as far towards you as you can, but parallel, like at a 90-degree angle with your other leg. And then up and down. So really sort of lubricating the hip joint here. Nice and slow and controlled. That was 3. This is 4. We'll go 5. So it's up towards you, straight up towards the sky, and down. Was that 7? Fortunately, I can't hear you guys. That's 8, 9, and 10. Okay, this time we did this last week, the passes. You're going to point your toe. You're going to pull the toe all the way up the inner thigh. You're going to straighten the leg. You're going to tone the quad, meaning you're going to pull up on that knee, and the leg is straight and strong as you lower it with control all the way down. Pull up with the toe, all the way up to the sky, straight and strong. That's 2. Here we go for 3. And this is a nice hamstring stretch too. That's 4. 5. And 6. 7. 8. Let's do 2 more. I think we only did 8 rond de jambes, but we'll do 10 of these. Last one. Hold it here, hold it here. Lift the bottom leg, point the toe, lift the bottom leg. Yep, little inner thigh, squeeze in, just with the bottom leg. Up, 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 up. Hold the up and release the bottom leg and release the top leg. Nicely done. All right, let's switch sides. We'll do both of those, the grande rond de jambe and the passe on the other side. So just know one side might feel quite different always, but here right now. So stacking the hips and ankle, hip, shoulder in one nice line with the core engaged. That said, if you're feeling a little wobbly, pulling the feet in just slightly is perfectly acceptable. Okay. Right fingertips are just gently on the ground. Core's engaged. Here we go. Right leg forward, up, and down. Forward, up, nice and slow and controlled. That was 2. For 3. It's nice big hip circles here. This is 6, I think. Have you noticed I can't count? 7. I think we only did 8 on this. If we did 10 and you want to do 10, go ahead and do a couple more. Passes, point the toe. Pull it all the way up the inner thigh. Knee is pointing up towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach as high as you can go. That said, if your knee can't straighten here, lower the leg so that the knee can straighten, okay? So I'd rather you be lower straight than high and bent. And lower down. Pull it in, reach it up, lower down. I'm going to call that 3. This is 4. And 5. So remember, you're toning the quad, pulling up on the kneecap. Straight, strong leg all the way down. I've completely lost count. We'll go 2 more. Like the worst, you guys. Let's do 1 more for good measure. I feel like I was 1 off. Good job. Last one. And hold it up. Hold it up. That's right. Bottom leg lifts off the ground just a tiny bit. Pulse it up, 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 up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Release bottom leg. Release top leg. Woo. Okay. Let's stretch that out real quick. Little figure 4 stretch. I was going to do this at the end, but let's do it now. I like to, when I'm doing this kind of stuff, take little mini stretches in between. So I have my right ankle on my left knee. You'll notice I just did like sort of a little twisty windshield wipe here with the legs. You can do that if you like. Otherwise, come through center. Reach that right knee away from you. If this feels like enough and you feel it in your right hip, great. If not, lift that left foot up. I like to take left hand to bottom of right foot, right hand to right knee, and just gently guide that right knee away from me, reaching the tailbone slightly away as well. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Release that left foot. Drop the right foot over to the left. So you're in a figure 4 twist. So I'm really feeling this in my right hip and glute because like I said, I already, maybe I said, I did this class earlier today with a private client. So I used her as my guinea pig for you guys this evening. So yeah, I can tell you that you will likely feel this later, especially after what's coming next. Mwahaha. All right, pull it up, back through figure 4, release. You can shake that leg out and we'll switch sides. So left ankle to right knee. And if you want to do those windshield wipers, just gently left to right, with or without the figure 4, you can. Then come through center and we'll find whatever figure 4 feels good to you. If you're lifting that right foot up off the ground, you can either grab the back of the right thigh, but I find that gets kind of crunchy. So again, right hand to bottom of left foot, left hand to left knee, gently guiding it away. Inhale here. And exhale. Good job. And release. And then now drop knees over to the right. So the left foot is stamping on the ground. Figure 4 twist. Arms at a T or a cactus. Let's bring it up through center. Hug that left knee into the chest, right knee into the chest. Do some hip circles. All right, I'm going to have you find your band. We're going to do what made my hips sore. Some leg lifts. We'll start on our right side. So typically, and I'm going to do this without the strap because like I said, I've already done it and I don't want to be really sore. I would like to be able to walk tomorrow and you will be able to, but it goes above the knees. Okay. Just creating a little bit of tension. We're going to lay on our sides. And we did this last week, mostly. Okay. Same thing. Ankle, hip, shoulder, ear, nice line. We're going to lift that left leg up away from the right. Point your toe, and you're going to do some hip circles for 8, 7, doesn't matter which direction because we're going to switch. 6, 5, 4, small circles, 3, 2, switch, and core is engaged for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot is flexed, left foot is flexed, or you can drop the left foot to the right. And then we're going to just lift and hover, lift, 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 lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse it up, 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 up. Hold it up. Point the toe. Come forward slightly. You're going to soften your knee and reach. It's a really small movement. Soften. I'm actually showing it to you because I want you to see it, but you might not really see it. Soften and reach. Soften, reach. Soften, reach. So you should feel this whole leg reaching out. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg. Bring the legs 90 degrees. Feet stay together. You have that band above your knees. You're going to just lift clamshell. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse it up, 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 up. Hold it up. Lift the foot up. Drop everything. Lift. Hover. Lift. Hover. Hover. Feeling it? Hover. I am. I don't even have the band. Hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse up, 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 up. Hold it up. Come forward. Lift or reach that knee back. Kick like you're kicking yourself. Kick, 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 kick. Hold it here. Straighten the leg. Come forward. Lift it as high as you can. I know you have a band. And release. Come forward. Bring it back to clamshells. We'll switch sides. Okay. Nice and stacked. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder. Right leg lifts. Point the toe, circles one direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Flex the foot. You can release it for a moment. Lift, hover, lift, hover, lift, hover, lift, hover for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse it up, 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 up. Hold it up. Point the toe, come slightly forward. Soften the knee and reach. Soften and tighten that whole leg. For 6, for 5, reach. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, hold it here. And then come through neutral, legs to 90 degrees. We're going to clamshell, so feet stay together, and you're just going to lift the right knee. So lift, lift, lift and hover, lift and hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse up, 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 up. Cores engaged. 3, 2, 1. Lift the foot, drop everything. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Feeling it? Because I am. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Pulse up, 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 up. Hold it up. Come forward. Bend that knee and kick yourself for 8, 7, 6 with love. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks awkward. Come back through neutral and release. Give your hips a little punching love there. All right. We're kind of running out of time. I thought I had big plans. I had too many plans for tonight. Okay. I think we're going to come into our psoas stretch and release, which is where I'm going to leave you guys this evening. So we're going to stretch out the psoas. We're going to do some butterfly flutters, and then you're going to put your legs up, and I'm going to leave you there. And I would highly recommend that you stay there for a minimum of 10 minutes if you can. Okay? So here's how we'll start. You can use your roller since we use that. If you have a block, you can do that also. We're going to come into a bridge position. So I've got the roller underneath my knees. If you have the block, you can use the block. We're going to just, I'm in a bridge position, so my heels are close to my hips. I'm going to lift my hips. I'm going to place my block or my roller or a bolster or a pillow underneath that sacrum. Wherever you are, it should feel really good, okay? I'm going to hug my right knee into my chest, and I'm going to reach my left leg long. Left foot is flexed. Both feet are flexed, actually. So ideally, I'm shooting for you feeling it in the front of your hip, in your hip flexor. You, of course, may feel it somewhere else, but this is a hip flexor, aka psoas stretch. Knee in towards the chest. If you need to feel more, maybe you bring it out towards the armpit. Typically, feet flexed, you feel more. Feet soft, you feel less. If you feel absolutely nothing here, I'm going to suggest that you lift your hips even higher. The higher your hips, the more you're likely to feel it. Just take some nice deep breaths. So here we're stretching, but when we put our legs up on our, if it's your couch, a chair, some bolsters, whatever you have, that would be more of a release, a softening. And it should feel really good. All right, let's bring that knee through center, drop the right foot to the ground. Left knee comes in, right leg comes long, so that right heel is on the ground. Both feet are flexed if that feels good. If you're feeling it here, great. If you feel like you need more, maybe that left knee comes out towards the armpit. And you could, like I'm palpating, you can't really see me here, I'll switch sides. I'm like palpating in here in this hip flexor, palpating like I'm touching it. Sorry, massage therapist lingo. And it feels good. So I'm just kind of like giving myself a little self massage in there. Take some nice deep breaths. You guys worked nice and hard tonight and for the last 3 weeks, actually. Thank you so much for joining me. I am taking suggestions and or requests for my next series. Always open to hearing what you guys are looking for. Let's bring that left knee back into center if it's not already. Release left foot to the ground. Bring the right foot up to meet it. Lift the hips. Remove your bolster completely. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. We're not going to do this for quite as long, but if you're doing this at home, you can, I'm timing us, you can do this for about 2 minutes. And we're just doing these butterfly flutters, pulling the knees in. And the idea behind it is that we're really trying to fatigue the inner thighs so that when we go to release our psoas, that will be helpful. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, start it up, just pulling the knees in, and you can start slow and then maybe go a little faster at your own pace. Especially after what we've done this evening, we might get fatigued quite quickly. We might only do it for a minute tonight. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Bring it all the way in, like bring the knees closer together and wider out. Again, if this feels okay, don't hurt yourself, of course, never. We're over halfway. But you're probably likely feeling the fatigue. I know I am. We've just got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release them. Nice deep breath. And have you guide your legs back together. Gently roll to one side or the other, unless you're close to your couch, your chair, and you can just put your legs up on it. I might have suggested you do that, but I forgot. I'm just going to kind of show you where I want you to be. Something that where your knees could splay out and be comfortable. If you have a blanket to cover your body, something perhaps for your head. And so my knees are splayed out a little bit. And you can just feel the difference here. It should feel soft in this hip flexor psoas region. So like I said, I'm going to leave you here in this position this evening. And if you can stay here for a good 10 minutes, that would be amazing. Please reach out with any questions, feedback. I will be sending you all the written version of the last 3 weeks. If you haven't already received that, let me know. And again, it's been a pleasure. Have a great evening.